Welcome back to Dyllin with Age of Wonders 4, where we continue the journey of Saiya Bonebreaker and the Deatheaters in Episode 8. 6 soul upkeep, right? Yeah, 5 soul upkeep. So I'd be at negative 4 souls. It would cost 160 souls to summon. 120 souls, leaving me with 60. So I'd be at minus 4. So that's like a little over 10 turns until we run out of souls. Alternatively, I could build a soul well in Hollow. That's a good choice actually. Let's do that. Let's replace that farm right there. Get that built, and let's go ahead and let's summon up another Reaper. Start working on summoning another Reaper. This will be the first time I actually get to use Reapers, so I am looking forward to that. Asgara is back in Hagash. Alright, we picked something up. Let's pick the Bone Golem because it'd be super cheap. We want to rush the next Tomb, which we can pick right now actually. So we're going to pick we have to pick the Tomb of the Eternal Lord. So the Tomb of the Eternal Lord, we can raise an undead army. This summons a full stack of low tier undead units onto a target vortex. We can do true death magic, so grants base magic attacks of our supports and battle mages a 30% chance of inflicting a mark for death, which means that after the effect's duration ends, the unit will die. Unless you cast like Restore on it to remove any negative status effects. That's kind of one of the things. Like, so Mark for Death takes time to work. Like 3 turns, I think. So it's not that impressive to me. But Battlefield Reanimation, that's what's up. You can resurrect all friendly undead units back to 50% of total hit points. It's fantastic. And enemy corpses come back to life as tier 1 zombies until the end of battle. Withering Mist is pretty cool. For 3 turns, all enemy units sustain 15 frost damage and have a 90% chance of becoming blind and weakened. Tomb of the Eternal Lord is a great tomb. So let's see what they have to say.
A realm blanketed by glistening ice and eternal shadow is a land of endless perfection. Death comes by your will alone, and you shall harvest the very souls of those who wander in your presence. Call forth unending armies. Bring forth the Age of Shadow. Become eternal.
Let's go with the Withering Mist. I think that's going to be the best choice for the upcoming battle against Asgara. So this Spelljammer is now a proper ruin, and the Reaper should be ready to go. He is indeed. Let's replace... I think we're going to replace a Warlock. Yeah, we're going to have to replace a Warlock. So let's start the siege here. Whoa. Well, it thinks it's a impossible battle. Let's see what it has to say now. It'll be a low risk battle. Alright, so we'll start the siege. They have a lot. Holy shit, they have a lot of siege of fortification health. The hell is this? Beacon of Valor, fortification health, caltrops, catapult towers, stone walls. It would take 12 turns to siege. Would you like a truce? 672 gold. I'm kind of considering that. Because that's 12 turns. We're going to be building the Heart of Shadow right now. We're going to start working on that on this mine right here. We'll do that first. That's going to take 8 turns. You can start casting the Magic Victory spell that turn that it finishes. So there will be 4 turns left until Ragash falls. So it's actually a tactical mistake here to continue the battle against Asgara if we can get her off our backs. So we need to just accept that we need to pull back. We need a little more gold actually. I wish I could kill some more of her units. I really want to, but it's not a smart move to continue this war. Let's talk to Werelac, see if we can get some gold to end the war. I don't need the staff. So little gold. Yeah, he's pissed off with us. But he's probably the best option we're gonna get. Warrior don't need. The Avenger would be pretty cool. Windbearer rings I don't want to get rid of, they're too damn good. I think I need to give those to people, don't I? Yeah. Staff from Blight I do not need. Are we almost there? Or is it? I think it's 672, right? 672, yep. Alright, yeah, we got enough gold finally to get Ascara off our backs temporarily. He will probably declare war on us once we start casting the victory spell. Let's pull back. Let's get out of her lands. We built that academy. We can't build anything else at the moment because we're out of gold. I could summon that Reaper now. Let's go ahead and let's summon the Reaper back home in our... well, next to the Seed of Shadow. We'll just have to use the Reapers later on. We have unlocked the Spying Shadows, but we don't have the Imperium to actually unlock that. That gives us full vision of the map, as well as infinite sensing range. And we can see how many numbers and legions there are of armies in sensing range. It's a interesting choice. I might want to pick that up right before we're about to cast the victory spell. Looks like Ascara is moving to re-establish the outpost on the eastern flank, but there's not much I can do about that. We just have to accept it, unfortunately. We've got a mana obelisk built. I think next we might want to get a Spelljammer rolling in City of Blood, just in case. You never know for sure what's going to happen. Let's replace the mine. I think the same thing is true in City of Skulls, but we can't actually afford the Spelljammer, can we? We can, just barely. Let's put it on the farm. There's a very small chance that the AI might use like a province destroying spell on us, but I've never had it happen, but it could happen potentially. We can annex another province using City of Blood. What would we like to pick up? I think I'd like to pick up another research post. Or let's pick up the Silver Tongue Fruit, get draft and food with a research post. Because this is a friendly army, we do get the... It's not. We'd have to actually clear this army, even though it's actually an NPC army of Exticalis. That's annoying. See, it's stuff like that that's just kind of irritating about this game. Like, I really enjoy this game, but like a lot of people have been feeling lately, it just, it's got some issues, basically. We can grab another province for Hollow. We definitely want to do that. We want to get them a quarry so they can build the Heart of Shadow, hopefully quicker. We might actually want to put some Imperium into them to get more production, but I'm not sure it'll actually make a difference. And of course Noctis is still just standing in his outpost, not doing shit. Not sure what he's thinking. I don't think he's thinking at all. Hello, Exticalis wants us to share our wisdom and lore of him. No. Absolutely not. You cannot have my knowledge. You can piss right off. This dude thinks that he can get our knowledge. Hell no. Absolutely not. We got that awesome Withering Mist spell. Let's get another one. Let's get Battlefield Reanimation. That's such a great thing. Oh, I love it. The ability for all of your dead units just to get back up, and all of their dead units to get up, it's like an I win button. As long as you can cast it and they don't have a Spelljammer. Spelljammers are of course like the big counter to everything in this game, defensively. Dealing with them's a pain in the ass, but I understand them. I understand the reason for having it. Let's wait for Spying Shadows next turn. Well, in a couple turns actually. At this point, I'm probably going to be zooming ahead pretty fast in terms of turns. There's not a whole lot to say. We're about to build the Heart of Shadow, start casting the Magic Victory spell, and then there might be some response from the AI. We'll see. But with the Reapers and pretty decent army stacks, there's a fair chance that the AI might not respond, just because they'll be too afraid. Alright. So we're going to want to replace this Warlock stack. We're going to keep some defensive units over in Hollow. I am concerned that the AI thinks that they'll be able to take on my cities in order to take care of my seeds and hearts and whatnot. But we'll see. So we're going to keep some defensive stacks over there to discourage them from doing that. Just a little bit. And everybody else is just going to relax and camp. We're going to go ahead and build a Masonic Hall, I think, in City of Blood. Hollow still has like 3 turns left. Yeah, 3 turns left until the Heart of Shadow's done. After that, I do want to get a Spelljammer rolling. Probably on top of this research post right here. And that will do right after the Heart of Shadow. Probably rush that one. Let's get a Wizard Tower level 1 finally in our City of Skulls. And then we can annex another province. I think what we're going to take here is almost certainly going to be another quarry province right there. And let's go. Oh, you can actually rush the Heart of Shadow. Interesting. I thought you couldn't rush the Magic Victory buildings, but apparently you can. We can't actually quite hurry production on the Heart of Shadow, so it's going to take one more turn. Alright, so first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to start production of the Heart of Shadow. Age of Shadow is unlocked. I want to first, I can start building I start casting Age of Shadow for no cost. What I want to do is I want to get Domain of Death. Too late, shit. That costs souls. Oof. Let's cast that on City of Blood. And that'll make our units in City of Blood's domain fight stronger. We got Battlefield Reanimation. Let's pick up Greater Reanimation, maybe? Let's pick up Greater Reanimation. We got Wizard Tower Build and City of Skulls. Let's go with a Wizard Tower level 2. Let's start casting the Age of Shadow. Just anywhere. Here we go. Everybody's at war with us now. Yep. Everybody hates us. Everybody. Let's see if they want to fight though. They stop being at war with each other. The only person they're at war with is us now. So Noctis is now going to potentially focus on us. This is the big finale. We're going to find out if we can actually pull this off or not. We'll see if the AI gets close or not. In my experience, they tend to be afraid of stacks that have like 1400 army strength. If we can get enough souls, we'll actually summon another Reaper too. Let's have a Ritual Insomnia ready to go. It is already ready to go, okay. Let's get a Soulbind ready to go as well. And from here on, let's just see what happens. Kinda doubt the AI will attack us, but we're gonna find out. Carissa actually didn't declare war on us, interestingly. Asgara wants some. She thinks that she can take us on. Maybe. Maybe. Let's pick up that vision of the whole map. And let's see here. Looks like Noctis has a lot of troops that might be coming from the west. Asgara has a pretty strong set of troops in her mainland that she might sail this way with. There's a decent chance that she's gonna go and try to take out like Silver Wall and stuff like that. I don't care. They can do that. That does not bother me. The more that they waste their time, the longer I had to win. If they want to screw around, well, that's fine. Looks like Asgara wants to fuck around and find out. Alright. What is this? City of Skulls has an issue with their yields. We could spend money to gain food. We could spend Imperium to gain population. I will ignore the concerns. So. We're a little busy right now. I need to build some better defenses. Get fortification health, I think, here. So let's start working on that. I want to discourage the AI from actually trying to siege my cities. Hurry production of Spelljammer, get that done. Ignore the Academy temporarily. Instead, build Caltrop traps, please. Let's get that Soulbind on these fools. If she wants to send her people piece by piece, I will kill them piece by piece. And she's in my domain of death, so I'm going to be even more powerful against her. Not only that, I have a Spelljammer, so she can't use her spells. She's 100% screwed. Like, that's another thing. The AI can't really deal with this kind of defense. People are sending me trade offers, but they're probably trying to get me to become their vassal, which is completely absurd. Alright, so I can reach with one army right there. Yep. Let's move right here. Let's move right there. Let's do this battle. Let's give them... Let's see, actually. Hold up. We have a lot of mana. Let's do the Ritual Insomnia on all three of these stacks. And next one. This only costs 36 mana and 36 casting points because of our seeds, arts, and roots. So now they have a base 90% chance of being stunned once the battle starts. Let's give the AI a chance here. Victory with some damage. I'm gonna do this myself. I don't want to sustain damage if I can help it. This is a big enough battle that I'll actually, I'll go ahead and I'll leave it in. I think it'll be interesting. This is a lot of troops. So we've also got the Domain of Death helping us out, which gives, oh, Age of Shadow. Every turn, a random corpse is reanimated as a zombie until the end of combat. That's fantastic. We've got the Domain of Death, which is giving us something. I'd also like to show off the Reapers in this battle. That's kind of what I mean, is that for instance, there's no hot tip. There's no tooltip for Domain of Death. Like, what the fuck? Come on now. Like, this is a great game. It's just got some issues. It needs a little more polish, that's all. The AI especially could use some work, but the AI in most 4X games has issues. This game also kind of suffers from like the Humankind problem, Humankind the game, of there being some obvious choices in terms of what tomb to take next. Like in Humankind, certain civilizations are more obvious to pick than others. So you end up taking the obvious route more often than not, unless you want to just like handicap yourself. So we can start casting on this guy right now, because we have the ability to do that in turn 1 now. So we can't overchannel yet. What we're going to do first is we're going to start summoning our undead, please. It's about time we got that ability. Summon our animal. A dumbass Thunderbird, which is a garbage unit. Oh no, I misread it. It does have a range of 6 radius. Never mind. Thunderbird's pretty good. I take that back. My bad. There's a lot of barbarians in this army. There's 4 right here, and 1 down here. The barbarians are going to be the main problem. This is going to cost us 15 combat casting points to cast Withering Mist. That's going to do for 3 turns, 15 frost damage, 9% chance of blind, and weakened. Like, for only 30 mana. Hell yeah. Hi guys. Welcome to my city. I hope you enjoy getting hurt repeatedly. I cast again? What? Hold up. I get overchannel right away? Are you serious? Okay. Let's kill one of these berserkers. It's gonna be funny. So I'm going to Sleep of Oblivion a berserker. After 2 turns they come back to life for 75% of the total hit points and they're inflicted with insanity. Hi there. Bye. We'll see you soon. And you'll be attacking your own troops here pretty soon. That's friggin' hilarious, dude. Alright, let's get ready for these fools to attack us. We don't have to worry about their spells. Thank goodness. Mr. Reaper. You're a wonderful unit. I haven't actually gotten to use them properly. I had them in another playthrough, but I just auto-combated the Marauders stacks that attacked during the magic victory super easily, so I was like, whatever. Alright. Hey, he came back to life. The hell? Instantly. Oh, that's interesting. So that's a combination of Withering Mist and the Sleep. So because he was a corpse, Withering Mist instantly rose him back up. Wow, okay. So usually Sleep of Oblivion means they come back to life, but now they just die. Pretty funny. Let's kill some more people. Let's do that. Saiya, please overchannel. Let's Sleep of Oblivion. You're dead. And let's Sleep of Oblivion. You're dead. And they come back as zombies on the next turn. This is great. Like, you basically won at this point. What are they going to do against you? Like, my abilities are just... Oh, there's no way. They're screwed. They're 100% done for. We're going to just get some more elementals and shit, too. Some more summons. Like, yeah, they're going to be... Summons are going to be restricted to 3 turns of combat, but 3 turns is a long time in combat. That's a long time. It really is. Let's pick up some summons. Everybody else is going to be like a shield, pretty much. I think I can just keep boom, 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 killing these guys, too. That'd be friggin' hilarious. Are they the ones raising the undead? They can't be. It's gotta be Withering Mist doing it. Yeah, you're doing some basic damage to me. Big deal. Come on. Oh, stunned. Nice. Alrighty, let's kill another guy. Sounds good to me. You're dead. Alright. Weaver on Saiya. And then over channel. And... Oh, you got some powerful berserkers there. It'd be a shame if something were to happen to them. You're dead. Goodbye. And we're getting fortune from all of that. It's wonderful. We're gonna need to kill some of these people normally. Let's do that. Let's freezing breath. Fire resistance. This one. Frozen, right? Yes, good deal. Get in there and don't kill them right away. Hurt the one behind them. If we use burning damage on a frozen enemy, I do believe they get unfrozen. Let's see if we can use the Reapers in some of these fools. That does require them to not move though. So let's push up. Push into cover. Let's get some nuclear bombs going off over here. Gotta love pyromancers. Like petrify units in a 1 hex radius potentially too. Let's sunder this dude. Damn, that's a lot of damage. Let's burn these guys some more. Can't quite. Let's burn our own Thunderbird. I'm cool with that. Let's have you step forward, step to here, shoot, please. Oh, yeah. Hit the guy behind him too, very nice. Let's sunder you. And let's charge you to death. These guys are just like, they're so done for. At this point, I'm just like having fun murdering them. Everybody push forward. Have fun. Kill them all. Push you to here. Where are you here? I can get some more undead rolling. Let's do that. Try to get some shots down range. Nice. Good hit. Everybody else goes into defensive mode. Insanity inflicted on my... Holy shit, my Reaper? Whoa. How the fuck did he pull that off? Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold your damn horses here. Hold on. Nice. Oh, shit. Okay, I thought he would use his ability. So you've got Insanity for one more turn. That's one of the reasons I have Restoration. You don't have Insanity anymore, thank you. You're back. How did you pull that off? Base 60% chance. You have a shit ton of status systems. 69% chance. So that was like a 30% chance, but they still pulled it off. Well, you're about to die, so yeah. Where are these people? Thank you. Murder these people. Nice. Their morale's low. They should be running here pretty soon. Let's get some more attacks. Good deal, good deal. Kill these people. These guys I might let run, but I doubt it. Nobody lives. Everybody becomes fuel for my necromancers. Which I barely have even used. Like, that's the other thing. Like, I barely used the Necromancer, and I have him, you know? Like, I had to have a unit die first before his ability becomes useful. He does have that Restore Undead ability, which does increase the strength of our units. But to Restore Undead, you have to not fire. So you can not shoot in order to strengthen. Like, which one? I'd rather shoot than strengthen. Although I guess it technically doesn't have to use an action point. Like, let's try it on here. No, that used his action point. That forced him down to 1. And now he can't hit anybody. So, whatever. Necromancy, the Necromancers themselves just not that great. It is thankfully getting a buff, though. Let's boost you over to here. Distract him. Well, hit him, actually. Nice. You can't hit anybody. Be nice if you could petrify somebody. Try petrifying him. Stunned, very nice. Push up to here, get some damage down range. Push up, please. Nice, very nice. I can't even use my Reapers, man, because they're not in position. I keep killing them too fast. In fact, it's time for somebody else to die. It's time for... This Berserker's insane, so I'll leave him alone at the moment. You to die. Goodbye. I literally feel like I have the touch of death. Like, that's good. It's a fun game, it is. It just needs a little more polish. Some of them are escaping, unfortunately. Kill him, please. Dead fast. Whatever. Reaper, where you at? Kill this fool. You out of range? Come on. Where's my other Reaper? Out of range. Yay. Kill him. And that is it, other than one last guy. I think I might be able to circumvent Steadfast using a Sleep of Oblivion. Let's try. Hey, it worked. He's proper dead. We lost no units and had almost no hit point loss. Got a bunch of level ups on our heroes. 127 souls, 117 gold, 195 mana. Yes, wonderful. Thank you so much for making that mistake. So, what do we want to give people? I think we're going to go with support abilities primarily. Let's inspect some of those corpses that we might have gotten for good old-fashioned equipment as well. Oh, wait. Was it you? Yeah, you've got a level 10 signature skill. Let's give you Summon Elemental. Summons do need to be reined in a little bit, is true. For my learn, let's give you Restore. Why not? You got another skill. Cool. Let's give you Vigor so you stay alive better. And then Saiya leveled up. Let's see how our wonderful lady's doing now. None of this stuff I really need. Oh, Juggernaut Greaves is nice. Let's give her that. Why not? She's got that Wind Ring. I need to get that Wind Ring to other people if I haven't already. I'll check them in a second. Let's give her defensive training. Well, no. Strength training. The faster you kill, the better. Yeah, he's got a Wind Barrier Ring already. You do not yet have one. You need one. Here you go. Right, 3 more. Just ready to go. We didn't get any bodies from that. Sucks. Alright, there weren't any actual heroes in it. Looks like Zedavaka might want some. Just assembling some forces to the north. Noctis is also assembling some forces to the west. Yeah, I might need to buff that defensive army in Hollow. We could start summoning some more Reapers, potentially. And Azkara's got some units to the east. Like, they're thinking about it. They're really thinking about taking me on. But they're looking at my units and they're like, can I take that stack on? I don't know about that. Like, the chances of me... Oh, Carissa declared war too. Alright. The chances of them actually killing me is basically 0. Just because I have such a ridiculously powerful defensive ability. In that I have Spelljammers. They can't do anything about the Spelljammers because they're far away from my borders. They can't reach the Spelljammer to stop the Spelljammer. I can do things like Domain of Death. Which gives me... friendly undead units in the domain deal plus 10% damage, and enemy units in the domain are automatically soulbound, so I don't even have to cast Soulbind. Stuff like that. Like, I'm just gonna win. Absolutely. 100%. I've won. That's it. Their only hope is to rush me all at once, and they're probably not gonna do that. Like, they're thinking about it. They're thinking about it, but they're also like, man, I'm probably gonna get my ass kicked. That's the truth. If they come at me one at a time, yes, they're gonna get their ass kicked. We got greater reanimation, so we can resurrect a specific unit if we want. It does die after the battle, though, unfortunately. Living fogs are kind of interesting. Let's go with adaptive armor, actually. City of Skulls built archer battlements. Let's get you to build... Do you have stone walls already? You don't. Stone walls. If we have a bunch of fortification health in our cities, that will also discourage the AI from attacking us because they'll just think, man, I can't take that city down. So that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to discourage them as much as we can. Do not attack. I want them to realize that they're wasting their time. Alright, we got a pretty easy stack to deal with. Some invaders have spawned. AI should be able to deal with this without losing anything major. I'll just accept the AI win if we don't lose any units. We did not. AI knows how to play, sort of. Awesome. Got some more souls for the soul fires. Everybody relax. We got some gold now, so we can start working on those stone walls in Hollow as well. Very nice. Let's see if anybody has the balls to attack us. I really don't think that's going to happen. You know, Zedvaka's moved her forces to protect Chalkholm instead of directly attacking us. Like, she doesn't want to be a Orphis. Sunjun is sending some troops as well across the ocean. Noctis has forces in the west, but close enough that we could actually attack them if they start a siege of City of Skulls. And it would be an enormous mistake of them to attack us, because we'll turn their people into our corpses. I do want to actually encourage him to attack to start the siege, so if I step over a couple tiles, I'll be in position to attack, just in case. So I should be able to reach, yeah, from there. Might want to pick up another Reaper. Yeah, as much as I want to make use of the Necromancer, I don't think it's worth it, so goodbye. Instead, we're gonna get another Reaper. Alright. Now we have a Reaper in each attack stack, as well as a Transmutator, and a bunch of other units that can just do tons of damage. Like, we just nuke people before they even reach us for the most part. We're going to keep building some units over in Hollow just to discourage people from attacking as well. The odds of them actually attacking are pretty low, but we'll see. And City of Blight getting next another province. Let's see what we'd like to take. I'd like to take this farm, just to make it a little bit harder to reach the Spelljammer. Defensive packs, I don't care. I no longer care what these people are doing. I'd like to pick up the all heroes gain 1 rank. That'll take quite a few turns to reach though. Especially because our Reapers are eating up some of our Imperium. They're eating 27 of our Imperium per turn. Noctis thinks he can attack us maybe. He's sitting there, he's like, can I do it? Can I do it? Oh, with this stack he can't. Zedvaka's actually moving some forces in. Interesting. Still, it remains to be seen whether or not she thinks that she can actually attack us. If she does, we might just raise up another Reaper. I do like that the AI is actually responding a lot more forcefully. When I played Saiya in another playthrough, I won pretty easily once I started the Magic Victory. Like, nobody came at me, they're all too afraid. At least this time the AI is moving units to attempt to stop me. Well, the odds of them actually stopping me are very low. Very low. Let's get a Transmuter. Yeah, you want to come play it? Come play it. It'd be funny if I could just nuke them right now. But I can't. I have to keep these units in place to defend my province improvements. We got adaptive armor. We're going to enchant our units very quickly soon. Let's see if we can get that lava burst here pretty quick. So it's under Tomb with a Crucible. In order to get it, we need 6 Materium Affinity. So I'm going to come back to I think the Tomb of Enchantment. You get Secret Arrows, is pretty good. Secret Arrows is pretty good, and all these things are really nice, actually. I do kind of miss Bray here.
Enchantment is truly a union of the worldly and the arcane, as it requires both a steady smithing hand and magical prowess. Enhance weaponry, tools of labor, and even your people to see your empire rise above any other.
Let's get Secret Arrows. We got that immediately. Let's do adaptive armor first. That's going to cost us some mana, but we have a shit ton of mana. Nice, look at this armor, it looks like Mithril. And then let's get Secret Arrows going. Let's cast that as well. That'll allow us to do even more damage. Cost me some mana, but I do not care. Very nice indeed. We can start doing some Desecrate structures now that I remember. And only 15 souls now. 24 casting points. Come, fight me. That just makes me stronger. It makes me a lot stronger, actually. The more people you throw at me, the more I build my golem of corpses. You wanna fight? You wanna fuck around and find out? Okay. Come on, Noctis. Look, there's some more souls right here. I also just get mana from killing people. I get everything from killing people. In every single way, throwing yourself at me is a bad thing. Sadavaka thinks that she can raid some of our provinces or pillage them. Oh, she can go right ahead. I don't care. As long as Hollow itself doesn't fall, we're gonna win. Dungeon's also coming. Alright, so all these dudes are soulbound already. I don't need to cast any of that nonsense on them. I am gonna cast the abilities that knock their units out and try to stun them though. So let's go. Let's cast that Desecrate Structure first onto the spell. Has to be a resource node. This one. That gives us a good deal of mana. Invaders have spawned too. So we have to kill the invaders and then take on Noctis in the same turn. Fine by me. Let's do some Rituals of Somnia on these units. Because they're high tier, there's a pretty good chance that they're just gonna resist entirely. Fuck that up. Click something that I should not have clicked. Domain of Death. Did I give my points back? I think so. Didn't mean to do that. Let's see. Ritual of Somnia on this other stack. And some more Rituals of Somnia onto this stack. If possible, I'd like to also knock out these troops right there, these Spellbreakers. Spellbreakers, yep. They're a pain in the ass. Ritual of Somnia on the back. Back stack, please. Right there. And another one next turn. Alright, let's take this stack on. This stack I do need to auto combat. Because I need to not lose hit points right now. I really need to do well. It's got a Horn God though, so it's pretty cool. Check this unit out. He summons shit. He can summon he can animate flora every 3 turns. Turns a, like foliage into floral stingers. That's pretty cool. He's also got this Wild Eruption, 1 hex radius, 5 range. Deals physical damage to all units and obstacles, and summons living vines into each unoccupied hex. 33 physical, 5 blight. What? You know, you come in my lands, you have my Withering Mist come on you. That was a terrible thing, shouldn't have said that. Wasn't even thinking. Like, I'm trying to be funny in the moment, but I'm like, am I really? Sometimes. Non-hero unit, huh? You're not a hero unit. Hey, you got this Horn God. Be a shame if something were to happen to it. Goodbye. And it'll turn into a zombie. Wonderful. So yeah, I think that this battle's won already, and we're gonna cut to the end. Alright, easy peasy, not a single hit point damage on our units. Fantastic. Got ourselves another Warlock to send north, looks like. This battle should be harder, right? Hold up. Let's see if we can get a Ritual of Somnia onto this stack. Wait. One more, please. On you. Nope. On you. Yep. We got a bunch of souls. We do have some negative mana income at the moment, but it's a pretty easy way to fix that. Just use the souls of dead people. We can also do some arcane research. Let's do maybe Mark for Death. Nah, necrotic magic is what's up. Let's do that. Got that instantaneously. And then we can do true death magic after that to get marked for death. Let's get some levels up on our heroes first. Let's give defensive training to Saiya, as well as strength training to Farios. And then defensive training, no, not defensive. We want offense. We want to kill. Strength training to Laren. Now that we've got that, we can also get the +1 rank on our heroes, so we can give them another level up. We're going to give Unholy Leader to Saiya to kill faster. Defensive training to Farios. And defensive training to Laren. Fantastic. I don't think there's anything else I can do. I spent most of my casting points, although I can Desecrate Structure again. Let's do that. Here we go. Just a couple more of these. Why not? Let's actually do the necrotic magic upgrade onto our people. It's gonna cost us some more mana, but hey, we're gonna get plenty of souls here pretty soon. So now that they have necrotic magic, what that does has a 60% chance of inflicting decaying, so they cannot regain hit points, and they sustain 5 blight damage every turn. Thank you so much for watching Dyllin With It. If you enjoyed the video and would like to help the video and the channel reach a wider audience that enjoys this kind of content, leaving a like would really help. I'd really appreciate any comments or criticism you have about the video in the comments below so that I can make the videos more enjoyable, and because I can't fix what I don't know is broken. Anyway, thanks again for watching, and Saiya and I will see you in episode 9.